Hi guys, today we'll be talking about the new Doors update. Overview. The event introduces Cringles Workshop as the first vision in Doors. It takes place in another reality, where the lodge replaces the hotel. The lodge itself houses Cringles Workshop, a Christmas-themed spin-off of the library, where players must find 12 to 32 gifts scattered around the area. Entry. Cringles Workshop can be accessed through a giant blue and white present or by creating an elevator in the lobby. Upon entering the present or creating the elevator, a 30-second countdown, which truncates to 5 if the present or elevator is full, begins to teleport players to the vision. Afterwards, they find themselves outside the entrance to the lodge. Exterior. Cringles Workshop takes place at a large wooden workshop with frosted windows. Outside, there seems to be meat piles like in the hotel, hills of snow, and blowing winds. Areas. The workshop.it is similar to the library, but festive. There is a new top floor, containing more books and presents, a passage between the left and right part, and a Christmas tree in the middle. Some of the library is covered in snow. Kringle is located at one of the chairs near the exit. There is an extra staircase to the right. There's a giant clock in front of the exit door. Appearance. Kringle appears as a short yellow elf. He has 2 pointy ears, beady black eyes, and thin brown lips. He wears a green coat with a dark green pocket and a furry turtleneck. He also wears a green sleeping hat with 2 holes at the front for him to see through. Behavior. Upon entering the workshop, Kringle finishes stacking his presents when Krampus figure enters and knocks him onto a chair near the exit. Afterwards, he resides on the chair, where players can interact with him to hear his dialogue. After placing every required gift in the center, Kringle uses Peppy Mint magic and detonates the door to the lodge's exit. Trivia. Kringle is based on the Christmas elf, who wears green clothing and has pointy ears. The location where Kringle is located also has an assembly line where elves work on the presents. Kringle has unique dialogue when players interact with him while holding buddies. Certain items such as bread or a gift. Appearance. Krampus figure appears as a meaty, lanky white humanoid. It wears red gloves on its hands, white fur around its ankles, and a furry coat around its shoulders. Krampus figure has hooves for feet and a bony tail. A ribcage of 6 ribs surrounds its chest. Krampus figure's head is spherical and only has a wide circular mouth lined with teeth. It has 2 red horns on its head. In game, Krampus figure carries a blue sack over its left shoulder. Behavior. Upon entering the workshop, Krampus figure rides a sleigh through a window into the area. It scatters the gifts around the area, runs to the left, and then begins to roam. Krampus figure acts exactly like figure. It has no sight, but it has great hearing. Players moving without crouching, the sound of an alarm clock, and players entering closets causes Krampus figure to roar and run towards the noise. Turning a flashlight on and off and opening drawers causes Krampus figure to walk towards the noise. It moves faster for each gift that's placed in the center. Upon touching a player, Krampus figure picks them up and bites their head off. Upon reaching a closet with a player inside, Krampus figure begins inspecting the closet and forces the player into the heartbeat control minigame. If they fail the minigame, they get ejected from the closet for Krampus figure to kill them. Krampus figure disappears after placing every required gift in the center. Trivia. There is no known trivia for now. Avalanche Ambush is a hostile entity and a secondary antagonist of Kringle's Workshop. Avalanche Ambush appears as an entity made of ice, resembling Ambush. It has glitchy particles and a bright blue glow. Like Ambush, it will play its arrival sound right before starting its attack. Then, it will move around the workshop at a very high speed, going through different places in it, damaging anyone in its sight and range that isn't hiding. After some time, it will finish its path and will disappear. Avalanche Ambush indicates its path with red particles or beams. Players can use this to their advantage. Avalanche Ambush can be vanished using a crucifix. It will still be able to spawn later when doing this. Frost Screech is a hostile entity and a major antagonist of Kringle's Workshop. Exactly like regular Screech, it plays a sound that indicates it is about to attack the player. The player must look at it fast enough, or they'll get jump scared and damaged by it. It can also appear while Avalanche Ambush is active. Frost Screech can be vanished and temporarily disabled using a crucifix against it. Seek's eyes appear at the top floor of the workshop on a wall, but they pose no danger and can't hurt or interact with players in any way.